The Manhattan Bridge, a vital link in New York's urban tapestry. The Manhattan Bridge, though often overshadowed by its more famous neighbor, the Brooklyn Bridge, is an integral part of New York City's infrastructure and landscape. Spanning the East River between Lower Manhattan and Brooklyn, the Manhattan Bridge has served as a critical transportation link since its opening in 1909. More than just a functional structure, it has become an essential piece of the city's architectural heritage and urban development. Symbolizing New York's evolution in the 20th century, the Manhattan Bridge was built during a period of rapid growth and modernization in New York. At the turn of the 20th century, the city was expanding quickly, and the existing Brooklyn Bridge was becoming insufficient to handle the increased traffic between Manhattan and Brooklyn. With the emergence of new transportation technologies, including electric trolleys and automobiles, a new bridge was needed to accommodate the changing needs of the city's residents. The construction of the Manhattan Bridge was overseen by Chief Engineer Leon Massif, a prominent bridge designer. Massif's design incorporated the latest engineering principles of the time, particularly the deflection theory, which allowed for longer suspension spans without requiring massive support structures. This innovation enabled the bridge to carry heavier loads while using fewer materials, making it both more efficient and cost-effective. Construction began in 1901, and the bridge officially opened to traffic on December 31, 1909. The Manhattan Bridge's main span stretches 1.470 feet, making it slightly longer than the Brooklyn Bridge, and its total length, including approaches, reaches 6.855 feet. The bridge features 4 main cables, each containing more than 35.000 individual wires, which support the roadway and carry both passenger and freight traffic. One of the key innovations of the Manhattan Bridge is its multimodal design. From the outset, it was built to accommodate not only pedestrian and vehicular traffic but also subway trains and trolleys. This made the bridge highly versatile and helped to relieve congestion on the Brooklyn Bridge and the Williamsburg Bridge, both of which had become critical but overloaded crossings. The Manhattan Bridge is a suspension bridge, a design that became increasingly popular in the late 19th and early 20th centuries due to its ability to span long distances while maintaining structural integrity. Suspension bridges are supported by cables strung between towers, which allow the bridge to remain flexible and handle heavy loads without collapsing. The Manhattan Bridge, with its elegant steel towers and intricate network of cables, exemplifies the best of early 20th century engineering. What distinguishes the Manhattan Bridge from its predecessors is its use of the deflection theory, which Massif helped pioneer. This theory posits that the weight of the bridge's load could be spread out over a larger area, reducing the stress on any one part of the structure by distributing the load more evenly. Massif's design allowed for a longer span and a lighter, more flexible structure. The bridge's 2 steel towers rise 322 feet above the water, and their elegant, Beaux-Arts design reflects the architectural style of the era. While the bridge is primarily functional, it also has artistic elements. The approach to the bridge on the Manhattan side features the Manhattan Bridge Arch and Colonnade, a grand classical structure designed by renowned architects Carrere and Hastings. This structure, completed in 1915, adds an ornamental flair to the bridge, marking the entrance to what was, at the time, a modern engineering marvel. The Manhattan Bridge played a significant role in shaping the development of both Manhattan and Brooklyn. As a key transportation link, it helped to facilitate the growth of Brooklyn's neighborhoods, particularly those along the East River waterfront. Areas like Dumbo, down under the Manhattan Bridge overpass, once primarily industrial, began to transform as improved access to Manhattan made them more attractive to residents and businesses. The bridge also contributed to the rise of Manhattan's Lower East Side and Chinatown. The neighborhoods surrounding the Manhattan Bridge approach became home to waves of immigrants and working-class families who relied on the bridge for daily commuting. This led to the development of a densely populated, vibrant urban area that remains one of the most culturally rich parts of the city today. In terms of transportation, the Manhattan Bridge has been crucial in reducing congestion in the city. Its design accommodates 7 lanes of vehicle traffic, 4 subway tracks, a pedestrian walkway, and a bicycle path. This multi-use capacity makes it one of the most important transportation arteries in the city, carrying hundreds of thousands of people each day. While the Manhattan Bridge may not be as famous as the Brooklyn Bridge, it has become an iconic part of New York's skyline. Its steel towers and sweeping cables offer a striking contrast to the dense urban landscape of Lower Manhattan. Many artists, photographers, and filmmakers have been drawn to its industrial beauty, capturing its grandeur in works that celebrate the energy and dynamism of the city. The bridge has also found a place in popular culture, appearing in numerous films, television shows, and works of art. Its gritty, urban aesthetic has made it a favorite backdrop for filmmakers looking to evoke the spirit of New York, whether depicted in its entirety or framed against the city's skyline. The Manhattan Bridge serves as a powerful visual symbol of the city's industrial might and its ongoing transformation. The Manhattan Bridge, often understated in comparison to the Brooklyn Bridge, is nonetheless an essential part of New York City's identity. As both a feat of engineering and a vital transportation link, the bridge reflects the city's growth, innovation, and adaptability throughout the 20th century. Its historical significance, architectural beauty, and functional design make it not just a bridge, but a symbol of New York's ceaseless progress. In its over 100 years of service, the Manhattan Bridge has become much more than a connector between two boroughs. It is a testament to the vision of engineers like Leon Massif and a reminder of New York's capacity to rise to the challenges of its time. Today, the Manhattan Bridge continues to serve millions, embodying the spirit of a city always on the move.